Hi everybody, it's Bonkai922. I just saw Broken Blade today. Good, show. I'm gonna do I'm gonna do a review of that show and like show you the DVD and everything. But I'm gonna do it tomorrow, later today. You know. But right now, I just saw another episode 8. The only thing I have to say about this show is this: ruthless. It is ruthless. That is the only word I can say. I can describe this show. It's like it will not let up. You're like, they're going to the beach. They're in this episode, they're going to the beach. They'll be out of harm's way. They'll be out of the town. Everything will be fine. Yeah. Guess what? No. Okay, basically that's what happened in this episode. Koichi and Akizawa and the other three other students are going to the beach. They're actually going to find the guy, Mutanaga. Hopefully, I'm saying his name right. Mutanaga. He basically was with the class 1 year, 15 years ago. There was a class 3, grade 9, that actually stopped the calamity in its tracks. They stopped it completely. And they're going to see this guy to find out what happened. And there's actually an interesting moment, other interesting moments in this episode, in the beginning of it, where, Akizawa and Koichi, and they're talking, this little small talk, and they're bracing for the fact that they're going to leave the town. And when they leave the town, it's so funny. I think it's his aunt that was driving the car. She says, "Oh, let's get a move on." She starts racing and everything. And he says her name, and she says, "What?" I was like, "Okay." So they're moving along. They go into this hotel to meet this guy. And they get there, and he's not there. So they decide, "Oh, let's go to the beach. Who cares? Let's go to the beach." So they're all going there and having a good time. They're smashing watermelons up. And Koichi notices that Misaki's there. She's there with her parents and so on and so forth. And she joins the party, and they're having watermelon, and they decide to do a cook-off. So they end up, it was really, half the episode was just a bunch of bullshit happening. They were just having a good time. Having a good time, what have you, blah, blah, blah. Eventually, they catch an octopus. So they have octopus and meat and vegetables, and they're grilling it on the beach. The guy in question they were supposed to meets them on the beach. And he's talking to, I believe it's that girl's name. I forgot her name, but it's Koichi's aunt. And they're doing small talk about the time when they spent in the class and so on and so forth. And he's saying, he doesn't remember much. Very vague. And, when Koichi and Akizawa and Misaki question him, he's saying it's very vague. All he remembers was they went on a mountain. Someone died on the school trip. It was near a mountain. And he remembered that he lacked something in the classroom. That's what he remembered. And while this is going on, there was this guy, I forgot the guy's name, very elusive character, classmate, in the car. He was the guy who was in the car who was getting car sick, who was car sick, and he was throwing up. The beach ball goes into the water, so he's swimming after it and swimming after it and swimming after it, and so on and so forth. And then they're like, we should help him. And even before then, you get this huge wind comes out of nowhere. Almost a sign as death is coming back. So he goes for the ball, and all of a sudden, out of the blue, here comes this boat. A boat. And he's swimming and getting the ball. Here comes this boat. The boat comes. He gets sliced, and everyone's faces is like shocked. It's like, and then the guy they meet, he's like, I left it for them in there. I left it for them. I left it for them. That's how the episode ends. I thought this episode was gonna be normal. No death. No death. No death whatsoever. Death is, taking a breather. This show is like if they made an anime out of Final Destination. This is what it would be like. To me, that's what it is. They're trying to prevent all these calamities from happening. This is how Final Destination should be like, in my opinion. Something like this. Because it brings more mystery to it. There's no escape. There's no escape from this curse, this calamity, whatever the it is. There's no escape. And that's why I said in the beginning of this video, relentless. Relentless. If I met the guy, if I met the company, the person who gotten the idea for this show, I'm shaking his hand and I'm telling him, oh my God, man. You are a genius. Genius, this guy did. He did it. He did this show great. This show is, oh my God. This, in my opinion, is what a lot of mystery horror movies are missing. This is what they're missing. They're missing this kind of mystery and thing. And the thing about it is, what's gonna happen next? Like, can this be stopped? The next episode is gonna be, I forgot what this episode was called, but the next one is gonna be called, I think, Body Paint, or I think that's what it was said. Every fucking episode, somebody dies. It's not even, it's like on cue. You die. Okay, this episode, you die. It's like everyone's dying. And I'm like, holy shit. Are you kidding me? This is by far, I don't know which is worse. Another or Mirror Nikki? I don't know. I think Another's got Mirror Nikki beat because, I mean, okay, it's crazy and everything and so on and so forth. But for people to die by accident in almost every episode, to me, is bizarre. But you know what? I love it. I love it. At first, I was shocked by this show, but now it's like, holy shit. This is great. For this episode, I was just going to give it a 3 out of 5, but now I have to give it a 4 out of 5 because this was crazy. Another person dies. They're not in the town. And I was like, you want to see my face? I was like this when I was watching it. I was putting my head to the side because I was like, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Oh. But that's how it went. This show, in my opinion, is gold. Solid gold. That nothing compares to this show. Another. I don't think if there were more animes like this, I think a lot of people would get into it. This is crazy shit happening. Now, obviously, they find something out from this, and that something out is that there was something that this guy did. He gave them something. It was in the classroom. That's what he realized he was going to tell them. Something in the classroom that he gave his classmates. Of course, the only thing is, we don't know what this thing is. So we'll eventually have to find out. But anyway, this is Babankai 922. Another death in another. Another death in another. And this show just that's what I'm gonna description. That's what I'm gonna say. Another is relentless. Okay? This has been Bankai 922. See you guys later. Oh, also, after I do this video, I'm doing a response video to Bone. He discovered guilty ground. See you guys later.